to defeat. Anything for clout. Anything for clout.
What is up, my flawlessly kings and queens? Welcome back to my channel. As you guys see by the title, you already know we getting ready to get into it, y'all. Y'all already know I made my reservations, and y'all know we always gonna most definitely talk about it. I had to come back in person because I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what's going on in the air, and you know, it's just a lot going on in the world. Okay, I just want to say we got PORSHA. I don't even know if we should call her Guadoba. What is it? Hold on, let's see.
What? You are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
We gon' pray.
Guabadia. Look, it's African. And it looked like after 15 months of these two being married, she has called it quits. She allegedly have filed a divorce according to the People's Magazine. Y'all, I'm gonna put this on the screen because I ain't gonna lie, I thought somebody was faking, because 6 days ago I just seen these two on jet skis, well, a Lamborghini jet ski or whatever car that was. Y'all, I'm not big on cars, but she just was bragging and you know, just look happy, talking about my ride or die. And yes, he thought he was going to die today. Be his peace. Now, girl, 6 days ago you talk about being his peace, and today he is now being allegedly, she's filing for divorce. I ain't gonna lie, I do not like to pray on nobody's downfall, but I just find it a little crazy because obviously, because of his past, if you guys do not know, he literally has been trying to get citizenship for a very, very long time. And I'm really hoping that this wasn't the case, that he was, you know, trying to marry her. But listen, you never know. A lot of girls do a lot. You know, maybe she, you know, got paid to be his wife. And it didn't work out. They probably didn't, you know, see it as a real marriage, but that wasn't the case. It's not like a 90 days fiance type of thing. At the end of the day, it was really, I thought it was real, but then I did think it was kind of like, what is really going on? I really thought that PORSHA may have found her African king that she is extremely excited and happy to be with and be married to. Now, I did feel like the marriage was a little sketchy, being as though he was introduced as someone else's husband at the time, Housewives of Atlanta. Okay, now if you guys do not watch that show, y'all do know that PORSHA has now been contracted to actually come back on the show, even despite her saying that she wasn't coming back on the show. Okay, but she is coming back on the show, and I do find it crazy that the news dropped that she has filed for a divorce after 15 months of this man, Simon, as you guys could see. He did not get citizenships after many years of him being in the U.S., but I was not expecting her to divorce this man so quick. Now, a lot of people have mixed emotions about it. They, you know, people in the comments was really cutting and we're gonna break it down, because I'm not gonna lie, I am, you know, a little baffled. I'm sad. I'm bamboozled. I'm appalled. Okay. Every time I see somebody and I'm like, oh, yo, that's so cute. Couple go. She finally happy. Yes. Oh my goodness. And then here we go. She is now filing for divorce after only being married for 15 months. Now, like I said, it was a little sketchy for me the way we met him as somebody else's husband. But listen, to each his own. You can't tell nobody when they love somebody, how long they love somebody. We can't tell nobody nothing. I do feel like it does have something to do with her signing that contract, to be back in on the show on Bravo, Housewives of Atlanta, right? So this is to me personally, is going to be a freaking storyline. And I just feel really bad about the situation, because it's like, you just got married to him. Y'all just celebrated a year. You were talking about being his peace. But y'all, I am super shocked at this this news, and we had to bring it in the click. Now, y'all already know I make my reservations, and y'all know we're going to talk about it. Now, I don't know how to pronounce their last name, Go Abadia. Y'all let me know. If you African, Please forgive me. I don't know how to say that name. He was denied citizenship because of his long, extensive criminal background. All right. Now, according to People's Magazine, they had everything break down, and I do want to read it to you guys, and I want to give y'all my reservations. So let's get into it. All right. So it says, Porsha Williams and Simon Gawabadia. Marriage is coming to an end over a year after they tied the knot. The Real Housewives of Atlanta alum filed for divorce from Gawabadia on Thursday in Atlanta, according to the court documents obtained by People. Now, crazy part is, I just found out this information yesterday. Yesterday was Thursday. Today is Friday. I am confused as to, Lord, I think they dropped this news, Tuesday or Wednesday, this news was dropped. And yesterday, I found out about it. And I'm like, you know what? I'm definitely going to talk about this because we always hear these little rumors about, how Africans, sometimes be doing the scamming. A lot of time they got their whole little, operation. Okay. So it says there were shocking allegations have surfaced about her husband, Simon, and it involves fraud, felony charges, and a potential deportation. Now, one thing about Porsha, y'all know she about her coins, and she ain't never been one and shy and afraid of stating that she don't play about her money, okay?
Who said that? Who said that? Who had been saying that? That is funny.
So, I don't understand why it's such a big thing and why everybody is just like, oh, I can't believe Porsha. Y'all have to realize this girl is a mother. She has a daughter, right? And not only that, she has a brand. She just got a fat check. She just signed a contract to be back onto the Housewives of Atlanta. Why would she jeopardize that for a marriage that she's only been married for a year, okay? A little over a year, 15 months. Now, I will say, some people will say, yo, why didn't you ask him the questions that you needed to ask him before you married him? This is all looking a little fishy because it's like, I know one thing about it. A lot of times people every day marry a guy that they fall in love with and think that that's the man of their dreams. And you never once think about asking a man, like, what's good? Like, what happened? Like, how you make your money? I don't understand. Sometimes my thing is like, you're dealing with a millionaire. Why is it that you don't know where his money is coming from? Why is it that you don't understand anything? But this looked like this may have been a shock to her because this happens so abruptly. This kind of reminds me of the fact that, like, when situations are real and you see that it's really bad, you want to pull yourself from that very quickly. Because this kind of reminds me of the Phaedra. If y'all remember, if y'all are the Housewives of Atlanta or the Housewives or Bravo fan, you would know that Phaedra ended up, divorcing Apollo when all his fraud and all types of things and charges were, allegedly brought upon him. She got her name out of there quick. And the only way to get your name to be disassociated from negativity is and you're married to it, you have to divorce, or people are going to think that you are supporting the fact that this man was in fact a scammer, allegedly a fraud. So yeah, y'all, I understand the decision. It just really sucks because it's like, wow, this is her second marriage. It's failed. We're not going to say that it's her fault, but we don't really know what that was about, because I have been approached years ago. Okay. I've been approached years ago by, a group of people who actually ran a business, and somebody, and I don't know the actual head person, but years ago, I was also asked if I could, marry someone and they would pay me, and he was from Africa, and they were talking about how, they had a whole setup, and I was like, absolutely not. One thing about me, I ain't about the fraud. I know a lot of people do a little skip. Everybody love to look, hit a little lick and some scam. But one thing about me, I don't play about that because the government will watch you, will add it up, and then you're done. So that's what it seemed like. That's what it is here when he probably filed again for citizenship and he was not able to get it. Don't always think about that money because that money, not all money is good money, and I I hate to say shame on her, but it's like, girl, you are too grown. You are what, in your 30s? How do you not know to make sure that the man that you're married, you know his past? Because listen, you got all this money, you need to make sure you do an extensive search and research about the man. You can't just think because you see all this money and glitz and glam and, you know, beautiful big homes and all these things that, you know, is coming from honesty and honest money. Now, we don't know if his money that he got right now is honest, but that was his past, and it's clear his past is definitely reaching up to him, and you know she don't want no parts of it. So we could see how fast a marriage can be going in a blink of a time when it comes to money in this industry, in this situation in life, period. Okay, so y'all let me know in the comments below what y'all feel about that. But I do want to go on into this article, right? It says, allegedly, Simon left the U.S. on his own accord. Once the marriage idea didn't work, he returned a year later with a 6-month visitor visa, but again overstayed his welcome. During his second adventure in the United States, Simon got busted for bank and credit card fraud. On several occasions, this man allegedly was, busted on, credit card and bank fraud. Okay. He faced felony charges, prompting the U.S. to initiate deportation proceedings for a second time. So this man trying to become a citizen, he tried many different ways. And I don't think that 90 days helped the situation. But anyways, while the government was working on deporting Simon, he allegedly obtained a green card using a fake identity. He applied for a special agricultural worker immigration program and failed to include his criminal history. So that's a big problem, because not only are you trying to become a citizen, you also are lying on paperwork to help you become a citizen. And that right there, I don't know what he was thinking and if he thought that was going to work. But when you are such you're a big name, people do know about you. They know about their relationship. They know them. So, and then also it brings into the fact that she is coming back on the show. That would have brought him more fame. However, if she didn't file the divorce and then the situation didn't happen, this would have been more fame to him. So, people are going to watch. They see that you're not a citizen, and investigations will start. And clearly that is what happened. But him being divorced, so quickly really would have me like baffled. Somebody dropped the ball, and I guess this investigation probably is going to be really big, because how do you obtain a fake green card? You have got to have long money from alleged scamming to be able to get a fake green card. Okay. Simon's legal trouble started back in 1985. How old is this? Okay. He arrived in the United States on visitor's visa. However, Simon overstayed his allotted time to the country, but tried to gain citizenship by marrying a United States citizen. That's so embarrassing if that is the case, and he serenaded this girl and making her feel like that he loved her and all types of stuff, and that wasn't the case. So that would really suck if that's the case. But she's probably going to use that as a storyline. She probably got paid underhandedly, but we don't know that. So we're going to keep on talking, allegedly. The Immigration and Naturalization Service clocked that his marriage was phony, and they initiated deportation proceedings. And it's crazy because he's probably never going to get citizenship because of all these attempts, right? But I just find it crazy because it's like, dang, you went through all of this to become a U.S. citizen. Meanwhile, there's so many people that's coming here. All these immigrants is coming out of nowhere, and they're able to get here for free, receive all the benefits, the money and everything. Meanwhile, you work so hard to put up a whole, facade and just try to get yourself in here. What people will do to get citizenship in this country is crazy. Okay. Now, as you guys can see on this picture right here, she still has his last name, PORSHA Gawabadia. I don't know if I'm saying like Guabidia. I don't know. Okay. But you can see in the top, she's still carrying his last name. And the video, obviously, of these two looking super happy at their wedding is still up on her page. So this is very fresh. She didn't even get a chance to delete anything from them at all. Okay. Now I will say I do think that Kandi for sure outgrew Atlanta Housewives. A lot of people are speculating that Kandi has left Housewives because there were talks of PORSHA actually coming back. And I just found it a little shaky that all of a sudden she said, she outgrew it. She has done it for years, and she was literally the only standing wife besides Nene, but Nene left. That's the real queen of Atlanta Housewives. Love Kandi down, but one thing about Nene, she's definitely queen of reality television for me. However, people are stating that could have been the case. I don't know. It does seem a little different, a little weird, because the announcement came out before we found out that PORSHA was coming back. So maybe Kandi may have known it, but we don't know. Y'all let me know. Do y'all think that Kandi probably left because of PORSHA was coming back on? They never really had the best relationship, but I don't really think that PORSHA coming back is really going to shake the tables for Kandi, because it's really not that serious. I really don't think that. But y'all don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments below. But it just seemed like Simon for sure has tried to convince the United States time and time again, years and years and years, through different ways on how to actually have citizenship here. Yeah, and sometimes you got to do what you got to do. I don't really have much to really say about the situation. I do find that as a woman, we always super blindsided by the glitz, the glam sometimes. Not all females, but a lot of females are super blindsided by the glitz and glams and don't really want to do the real work. And the real work is to find out exactly who you are in love with, find out exactly who are dealing with before you get married. However, I do feel like she's going to be super cautious of any man she deals with, but let alone another African, because these men be having a lot of money. But you got to really know, you really got to dig. And if he feels some type of way with not really telling you the truth, and he feel like you being too invasive about his money, then maybe he not the man for you, because then you're going to end up having to deal with this. Now it's an embarrassment to the public because you were just announced to go back on the show, and now all of a sudden your man is denied citizenship, and now he faces deportation for unlawfully being here and holding a green card. How they found that out? They probably been knew that, okay? They probably been knew that, because a lot of times the feds will build a case. They will build a story. They will build a case. And I don't understand why he thought that he could get away with that. I mean, you came here on a visiting visa, overstayed your welcome, end up trying to find a way to marry an American citizen. That didn't work. Then you tried to go back, and you come back again on somebody else's name. And then you try to marry a person again. You waited a year and some change, 15 months after marriage, to try to apply for citizenship, and that did not work for you. So it's like, what are you doing? I don't know, y'all. This is bonkers. I wish PORSHA nothing but the best. Every woman, everybody deserves happiness. Men, women, everybody deserves happiness in their life. God bless both parties, because this man it is his past, and sometimes your past can haunt you, okay? As I always say, if you guys are new, make sure you guys smash that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe. On the road to 100K, make sure you guys get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all want me to cover. What do y'all want me to make my reservations on? Because it's been a while, and I just felt like we definitely needed to touch bases on this, because this is the talk of the town, honey. Okay?
Call your mama, period.
As I always say, if nobody told you that they love you today, just know that I love you. I see you guys in the next Click News.